Aurelio Enrique Hueso Kanaka. Your world takes one more step towards its end. But unlike your companions, you swim the currents of existence with ease and resolve. For despite your protests to the contrary, that which is strange is no stranger to you. In front of your path awaits a question concerning the one who steals eyes and speaks lies. But you cannot be the one to answer it. I have heard your past. I have smelt your future. Yet I wish you luck nonetheless. Here, in the house of my kin.
Roam in the narrows on the cells of dirge. Mold in the marrow, gon' melt and merge. Whole throat crooning on the balcony. Welcome to the family. Oh, daddy, there's a guest in the basement. Oh, daddy.
Greetings, Aurelio, and welcome to my home. You traveled the waters of existence rather exceptionally. Your being here, in the graveyard of your sins, is no mistake, although it would be fortunate to consider it a graveyard, for things here are more lively than one would like to admit.
So, is Quique in character also hearing this then?
You may not hear the words exactly, but somewhere deep in something further than your soul can hear it. The world is scarier for children than for the rest. When anything is around the corner that harbors both potential and danger. And so, comforting toys of imagination, passed down from generation to generation, line the walls and the floor of this room designed for comfort. You do not awake, per se. Instead, you are simply in one moment not in this room, and in another, you are.
Is Ariel there too? What are they doing?
The simple act of looking for one's kin is one not fraught frequently with danger, but exceptions can be made.
Oh no.
In my house, time is finite. Endings are inevitable. Every time you attempt something dangerous or difficult, the rivers of existence shall reveal a number between 1 and 20.
Oh boy.
These shall be compared to your own timer. Should the number the water provides be higher, nothing shall change. But should the numbers be the same or lower,
Oh no.
an ending shall be brought about.
This is more dangerous than just rolling the same number twice.
Your number begins at 1,
Oh no. Oh boy.
and it is time for a roll.
This in theory is a freebie unless I roll a 1, right? Oh god, where did this go? I rolled a 6.
The ending does not come yet,
Yeah.
but the number increases to 2.
Is there a way to keep the number at 1? You know, I can bargain something.
Unlike others of my kind, I do not bargain in baubles. I seek only the value of time.
I'll keep that in mind when the number might be a little bit higher, I suppose. I still have things that I want to do before dying. dying times too, before the traveling to an even deeper location.
Endings are not so simple as that, Aurelio, nor are they things to be avoided or feared.
It's not fear, it's just a sense of duty for things. Righting some wrongs. Mysterious river boys.
You may call me Fistivos,
Festivals! Oh, festivals!
Watcher of the Waters of Existence. A grim, much like your feline mailman.
Well, I assume that Kike didn't see Ariel because nothing was said on that regard. So Kike will start seeing through the toys, seeing if there's anything that seems familiar with either them or some other kid, or even like a toy from his own childhood, like something that might be familiar.
You search through the stuffed animals in the corner of the room, many of which look familiar to you. You see squeeze, tangled rattleweeds, a stuffed nicotini,
Oh god.
before regulations prevented any further creation of that toy. In the corner, however, you see, hidden in the shadows, what looks to be a feathery swan wing. Sensing your presence, the wing rises, splits in two, and reaches a height comparable to your own. This is no stuffed animal. This is a creature. A danger, perhaps? As the creature turns and gives a fake yet familiar smile, you know that it is dangerous indeed. Quique, what a pickle we've gotten ourselves into, huh?
Oh no.
Your Sabrina smiles with the plastic expression of your daughter, their fury hidden behind
Oh.
a smile.
So they are fury? Like what undead is this?
It is in its own way appropriate. Those who died from betrayal become winged personifications of vengeance called Furies, after all.
They're a fury. No. From betrayal. Oh no.
For while they are not permanently dead, in this space, where the body is not allowed and the soul goes alone, one takes the form of the dead regardless.
Like, I know they wouldn't want this. Well, I don't know. Maybe at this point they would. But I think Kike would just, without like thinking much, just like hug them and say that he is sorry. I know these words will probably reach you even less now. And I know these probably are a little too late, really. But I am really sorry. I'm really sorry you are here. I brought you here like I brought so many other kids here, and I couldn't stop it. I think I just, by trying to protect you, I did the exact thing that I wanted to prevent. So I know you can't really probably get this, but I am really sorry.
What remains of Ariel sinks into your embrace, and you could swear you feel a tear.
Oh.
However, this lasts but a moment, as what has replaced your Sabrina takes over. The embrace becomes harder, yet insincere, and the chattering, the mindless, endless chattering, begins. Oh, Quique, you're so silly. There's nothing to be upset about. Because of you, I got to become a super big star, and my musical is happening, and everything is great. It's great in this creepy, creepy house, and it's great being gone right before the musical is supposed to go on, and everything is great and cute, and your Sabrina tries to pinch your bony cheek.
Oh god.
Perfect. Let's go look over there. As if trying to dodge the conversation, the force guiding Ariel brings their attention to the set of dolls in the corner of the room.
Yeah, so Kike's gonna sigh and just like, yeah, I know it's too late, but I guess I'm a stubborn old guy. That's what centuries or more of living really give to one, is stubbornness, if nothing else. So even if this is a lost cause, we are both getting out of here, and at least I'll prevent you from ending exactly like the others.
One must be careful what one says in the house that always listens. As you mention the loss of another, a shadow sweeps across the room, and your attention is drawn to one specific doll.
Oh no, does it look like me?
The doll is singing a song, a childish song, a song about her papa's adventures with the gold guy.
Oh.
Gold guy, nothing goes well for gold guy. Greed fell on him, and he quite literally died. Gold guy.
You hear the bright voice of Marisol, a wraith who had died not understanding why nothing was open on Labor Day, and becoming the avatar of it. She was impulsive but bright, and she loved hearing stories of you and Mateo, often turning them into jovial songs. You hear one of those songs, sung in her voice, coming from a doll on the top shelf that bears a perfect resemblance.
Kike is gonna be like, oh Soul, I'm so sorry. Maybe I can make things right for everybody, not just maybe I can fix things here. And he's gonna grab her. He's gonna go for it.
The rivers roll again.
Yeah, I know. Out of character, the gimmick, but like, I think Kike would be too emotional to not. Yeah, that's a 12.
The counter rises to 3. You reach for the doll, hoping to grasp one of your children in your hands, to embrace them and apologize. But this is yet another figure that you know apologies are too late for. You grab the doll, and what, Aurelio, is your next action?
I want to carry her. Yeah, I want to see, if there's a way he can reverse this, even if he knows that it might be too late.
As you approach the doll, the song becomes dissonant and harsh. One would imagine an attack follows. However, when held by your embrace, the song grows melodic again, and the loud singing turns to content humming.
He'll put her, I don't know if he has like a little pocket or like a bag or something to put next to him.
Oh my god, I didn't realize that, like, this house was a big fan of Sochi too. Maybe I can look past the drab and creepy and see something good within. Gold Guy isn't one of her top charting numbers, but it's a pretty good one.
If you're gonna be looking, I want to go and look with you. I can let you pick where to look. I know it's too late to let you do your own decisions at this point, but I think that I would just be imposing myself if I tried to force you to do, what I want now.
It's fine. Every star deserves their groupies. And although I am not a star nor deserving of that, once we find Sochi, she will be grateful for another.
Oh, come on. You know you're so much better than her. I've heard your actual stuff. It's so much better. What do you mean you are not deserving on this? Like, without even really, just like...
The rivers demand a roll.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Come on. 19!
Your number increases to 4, and you do not get a response you are hoping for, but you do not get a rebuttal you are fearing either.
Okay. Quique will take this.
Oh, they're playing my song, your Sabrina says, as they rush to the ballroom, which is playing a peppy, gaudy, tasteless song. It is very much not Ariel's style.
Quique will run after them.
It is at first difficult to take in the walls of this room. It seems like oblivion covers them every few moments. But as you gain your composure, you notice that it is not the walls that are disappearing, but it is instead a variety of shadows dancing along with each other in the ballroom, each dancing a unique dance that you recognize as being designed by a multitude of your progeny. But despite all of their individuality, they are dancing along to a song of Sochi.
Quique might try to change the beat. Like when there's like a song and you clap off beat, or you like try to change, like it sucks, or like you try to change the rhythm, like he's doing it on purpose to like disturb this.
The claps reach the rivers, which provide another number.
This is fine. Let's see. Oh god. What is this? Oh no. That would be a 4.
The counter returns to 1.
Oh boy.
But an ending comes. How does your clapping successfully, at first, adjust the tune of the room?
Well, I think I wanted to, like, I know you said, like, they all dance individually, but also to, like, this same rhythm, and I want to, like, break that so that each is probably, like, still dancing, but, like, actually to, like, their own original thing without following, you know what I mean? Like, doing their actual...
It looks like a panicked run. It sounds like a poorly performing, newly established middle school band. But the dancing is authentic. The dancing is genuine. And the shadows begin to fade. These You, Sabrina, you notice their tune becomes out of tune. What was once major becomes minor. And they seem to start their own song. However, you cannot live in this moment for long, for ripples of green brush past all of the shadows. And as it does, they return to full form. Their chaotic, individualized dancing turns into a perfect choreography. Their haphazard yelling, a sweet harmony, and the voices of your progeny are no longer recognizable. Ariel's eyes grow frantic, fast breathing of excitement or perhaps fear. They look not to the door, but to some part of the house, just a corner of the ceiling, as a voice echoes. Hey there, everyone! Sochi's here. Today's announcement break is pretty quick, so I'm going to take over for Fistivos because he speaks quite a bit slower than me. I mostly just wanted to do credits, so the game that we are playing is a modified version of Dread, an amazing horror tabletop role-playing game by Epidiah Revachol and Nathaniel Barmore, which typically uses a Jenga tower, but that's a bit hard to do on a podcast. The intro song is Welcome to the Family by Miracle of Sound, one of my favorites of his. And there's no third thing. That's it. Thank you for your patience as I got these episodes out. I am going to be releasing a lot more content, including a Flashback Future spinoff. You might have heard about that in a previous announcement break. And you will get more news about that in future announcement breaks. But if you want to be ahead of the game in Quest Friends news, interactivity, and pretty much everything else, check out our Discord. It's linked below. It's fun. It is by far the most active hub of Quest Friends fans. We have had 3 episodes with 3 heroes undertaking 3 different role-playing games. All of them converge next episode on Journey to the Afterworlds Part 4. But if you'd like additional content before then, normally here's where I'd pitch the Patreon, but since I mentioned the Discord, check out our Discord in the description.
Quique will quickly take Ariel's hand, seeing them upset.
Ariel is paying you no mind. Instead, standing paralyzed, their eyes tracking something above them on the 2nd floor.
Do you want to lead the way, or do you want me to do it? I think this is as much your journey as it is mine.
Well, I mean, it's not quite, why would we need to, Quique? Sochi's here to lead both of us. And your Sabrina marches towards the door that you know leads out to the staircase up to the 2nd floor.
As they go out, Quique will turn to that corner of the ceiling and say, "See, they talked! They talked! They didn't sing for a little bit, but they did it!" As they leave the door after.
Oh, Aurelio, your optimism is admirable. I can see why death gave you its favor.
You know, when you have nothing left, the only thing that you can have is optimism. You know, you don't have anything else but hope.
Aurelio, you have quite a considerable amount to lose.
Quique, under his breath, will be like, "I'm also really good at bluffing."
You follow Ariel up the staircase towards the 2nd floor. The walls around you bleeding a sickly green, and the artificial peppy singing growing louder, as if the shadows of the building itself were singing, because the shadows in the corners of the building are singing. On the 2nd floor, your Sabrina charges towards the main suite, their eyes peeled not on the doorway, but on a segment of the wall.
That's fine. I think Quique will still follow them. Because, Quique, knows it's, too late to, give them their own space, but, he wants to, try to still, he thinks that maybe that might unleash their persona, you know? Unleash their sense of rebellion.
The rivers demand another number.
Okay. 3.
The number, which had returned to 1, rises to 2. Ariel reaches for the door, getting so close to the rocks that the siren calls them to, but stops. Their ears perk up, and they turn as if hearing a sound in the garden.
Quique will say, how about we go to what was bothering you in the suit first, and then we can go to the garden. Would you accept a compromise?
Poppy, you're always so forgiving and loosey-goosey. That's what makes you so easy to play with. The door opens, and Sochi looks at you, her tail already ensnared around Ariel like a python constricting its prey.
Quique looks at her. Just tell me why. You just seem to be obsessed with this, and he's just gonna like point to the whole house. And the question is why? What did we do for you to do this to them? I let them come here. I knew they were looking for you. I wasn't being played at. I knew that they were coming and they were looking for you, and I was looking for you too, because I think it's time that you give an explanation as to what did we do. When will you stop?
Oh, Poppy, you think you're so special and important. You think you matter oh so much.
I know I don't, but it seems like it's to me because all of the targets are related with me and with Teo's kids. The ones that matter are them, and you're just robbing their life for what? Like, it's not about me, it's about them. I've never really said this. I usually am pretty accepting to whoever wants to be part of my family, but I think you have lost the right to call me Dad. It seems like you have a new one anyways.
You're so funny. Even in your little monologue, you act as if, by simple fact of being one of Father's aberrations, you have control over this world. But unfortunately, this is my house. These are... And she caresses the side of Ariel's face as she says this. My kids, and this is my arc. This is the Sochi arc. The story about Sochi. Even the episodes I'm not here, you're still thinking of me. This is my world. And in a world, for me, why would you expect me to be the one to do the work? No, I have people to speak for me, she says, touching the bottom of Ariel's lips. And Ariel, those wide eyes growing even wider, twitches as the sickly green surrounds their lips.
My God, Quique, you're sharp as a glue. Attributing this to a small family coup. Newsflash, my puppy, is not about you. A swan has no time to mingle with ducks. Do you get it yet? You dead to me. You are no part of my family. Why bother when we got Sochi? I wouldn't care, I wouldn't think, wouldn't cry if you died. dead to me.
You're dead to me.
You are no part of my family.
You're dead to me.
Why would you nickname me Ari?
You're dead to me.
I wouldn't care, I wouldn't think, wouldn't cry if you
Die.
Un momento. El burro hablando de orejas. You saying that I am the selfish one and that I think everything revolves around me. And what is this? What is this song you're saying about your world, about you and everything going according to your plan? When in fact, to me, it seems that whoever you call your father is the one that is truly pulling the strings here. At the end, you're nothing but another puppet. You're truly the thing that you claim your kids, my kids, are. But you are the most hollow and the most puppet one of them all, because at least them have originality. At least they were individuals to begin with. But now I see that you weren't even one at the start. And I know that you know that, and that is what scares you the most.
Stop! Oh, Quique. You speak so strong for being so wrong. You played the game, well, let me play it too. You have only one muse, she plays the loser. I plays the world. They're all singing for me. They don't give a shit about creativity. How can you still not see? I'll make it clear when Sochi sings. Dead to me, your kids will sing. Dead to me, the world will sing. He's
not dead to me.
Quique, you had me go through all the effort of having little Ariel go through all the effort of making a song, and you ruin it like that? Well, I mean, harmonically, it was awful. You're so right, Ariel. You're so smart there, dear.
You can keep telling her about the harmony. They know way more than you do. You just pretend that you know, but in reality, what do you know about music? You just steal everybody else's ideas. Even what you claim your own songs are nothing but stolen songs from somebody else. Because you don't actually have originality yourself. What do you have if you strip all of your so-called kids from you? You don't have anything.
Oh, Quique. Oh, Quique. Oh, Quique.
Oh, did I touch a nerve there?
Sochi, your enemy, releases Ariel from their grasp and slithers in your direction.
I'll step between Ariel and her. I used to be proud of you, you know. I used to think that you were actually special, were actually something to be proud of, but I now realize the mistake that I did, and I tried so hard, but no more. If you want a final thing, do it to me, but don't do it to them anymore.
Oh, Quique. Oh, Quique, you still don't get it. I don't care about them. I don't care about you. I care about me. And you wanted to know what I had without your sad, saggy bones and your sad little family. And Sochi holds up a document, Shadowed Swan, by Ariel Zamora Ueso, although that name is hardly recognizable. With the scratched out title, it now says Swanshine. The rest of the text, marred by Ariel's own hand, but not their own will. And your former daughter boasts, I have Necropolis.
And is that even yours? Is there any way I can try and take it away from her?
The rivers demand a roll.
What's this? That's at 6!
The counter goes up to 3. Aurelio, how do you take the script?
So I wanted to toss one of my hands, grab it, and to bring it back like a boomerang hand and give it to Ariel and say, "This belongs to you."
Oh! Even my furious screaming is melodic. Isn't that something? She lunges at you, Quique, and the waters demand another number.
Alright, let's see. A 9.
The counter rises to 4. How do you dodge the lunge?
I think he just steps to one side as she comes in a cartoony way of like this.
Sochi flies past you. You see, with, I would imagine, considerable schadenfreude as she tumbles past you, screaming more and more incoherently.
You're not even in control of where you go. You're not in control of anything.
Ariel looks at you and looks at Sochi and looks at you. The garden was next! And they race towards the garden behind the glass door.
You're right. A promise is a promise, but hey, there's a glass door over there. So just, this is not saying that you can't go there, but just don't crash into it. Open it first.
Your concerns are cut off by the sounds of shattering glass.
Yeah. Are you okay? And it's just like, speed up.
The garden is peaceful. There is a gaudy amount of Sochil flowers that you see shadows attending to, each humming their own song. But in a corner, you hear a song that has not yet been stolen by Sochi, sung by one who cannot speak.
I want to go to that song.
The song gets quieter and urgent as you approach. You round the corner and you see another one of your family hiding in the bushes, her finger from her left hand pushed up to her lips, looking at Ariel. And having been found by you, Yunuin lets out a really frustrated sound.
What?
Before freezing and realizing that she has been caught in something far worse than hide and seek.
He's gonna look around. What? Chaparra, what are you doing here? How do you, what? Did she follow you? And she's gonna like look at Ariel and then look back at her. You're the least one that I want to see here. What are you doing here? Did you follow them? Did you follow your sibling here somehow?
Yunuin stomps her feet. And I must agree with you there, Yunuin. It is surprising that Aurelio is so surprised by this turn of events, knowing that the apple does not fall far from the tree.
And just a question, is she a human? Like, is she a girl? Or is she like an undead of some sort?
As Yunuin makes her expressive sounds, you notice that on the top of her head, one fuzzy ear droops like the rest of that half of the body, while the other moves around in a very animal-like fashion. And you also realize that hidden in the bushes is a small furry tail. Yunuin made it to this place by sneaking into the party, sneaking aboard your van,
God.
and generally getting up to all kinds of mischief.
God.
And like all of those who die causing trouble, she has become a kitsune.
A kitsune! Oh my god! What? Oh, I love kitsunes. Whoa. Anyways, Kike is both really scared. Like now, like his optimism and his everything, like it's a little bit broken because now there's like an unexpected additional party here. Like now he could lose 2 kids instead of 1.
I did warn you, Aurelio.
You didn't warn me of anything. What are you talking about? This could get worse. I didn't expect this could be the kid. This could go. I mean, don't get me wrong here, Chavarra. I'm proud of you in a way. Like this is something that I would have done. And you know, I think and we're all thinking he'll say. I think Auntie Sparky would be really proud. Don't tell her that I said that. I mean, okay, just and he's gonna try and like get her on his back. Okay, just come here. I know you're a little, you're getting bigger.
She shakes her head and puts a finger up again.
Okay, we're being real quiet. Are we hiding? We can hide together. We can walk together, hiding together at the same time. What are we hiding from?
3, 2, 1, ready or not, here T.O. Lionel comes!
Oh no. I thought this could not get worse. I thought this was rock bottom. I think things are lost now. Everything is lost. You know, I was bluffing on my optimism here. This is rock bottom over here. We are doomed. We are doomed, everybody. What are you doing here, Lionel?
The waters demand a roll.
I rolled a 5.
The counter goes up to 5.
Oh boy. I don't like that I've been rolling so low.
Primo Quique?
What are you doing here?
I don't know, I was just hanging out. I thought this is the party, right? I was at the party and someone knocked me in the head and then, well, now I'm here. The skull of Lionel, disconnected from the rest of his body, says to you as it hops around the corner.
Oh, so I guess, I mean, yeah, I guess you did. It did fall into the fountain, didn't it? Why here? I mean, nobody else is here. I mean, nobody, as in, like, Sparky isn't here. Why you and nobody that's more competent?
Yunuen, though not seen by you, as she is behind you, laughs to herself at the competent comment. She puts her hand out for a fist bump from Ariel, who without thinking reciprocates it.
Oh my god.
Before returning their hand tightly back to their chest in shame.
Oh my god. But Kika didn't see that, right?
No.
Okay.
You cannot see but red.
This is becoming too crowded. Okay, this is the situation. We are in a very potentially very problematic house. There's just openly saying it to you, Sochi, the one, you know, you were invited for the concert. She's basically might have made a deal with the devil or with something. I don't know. She really...
Wait, she made a deal with the grocery store guy?
No. Not a literal devil. This is with the evil, with the overlord of all evil. I don't know. This was all supposed to be a very personal journey for me, and now you're here, and I don't understand. This kind of shifts everything. So, you know, you do whatever you want, I guess. If you want to stay here, just don't cause any trouble. If you hear any singing, don't interact, don't do anything, because you might make it worse. I'm trying to save people here. So you can stay here and have fun. I am going to take my kids, try to figure out how to leave this house. Unless you have any knowledge of any secret locations.
So you're saying that, like, I probably should have warned you about the singing I'm hearing right now?
Why are you so...
The rivers demand a roll.
God. What's this? Oh no, that's a 3. That is a 3. Am I going to switch bodies with Lionel?
Lionel's voice gets louder. So loud, in fact, that you cannot hear the singing he's referring to. The shadows of your progeny, turned green again by Sochi's magic, push you back, and you clatter to the ground. And as you get up, you notice 3 things. You see the shadows dragging the script which you have dropped to the ground.
Oh god.
You see Unuin holding on to the script for dear life.
Yes, my kid!
And you hear the one person in competition with Sochi for being the absolute worst yelling in his normal volume in your ear because you realize that his skull has been entangled with your neck.
Oh no. How? How? No! This is like awful. Oh, Jesus, no.
Consider that a pick-me-up. Thank you there, Primo!
Quique will just like scream.
Is that the new game? Are we playing the Scream game now?
Oh no! Oh, he's gonna try and like bat it out. Well, actually, he's gonna like toss a hand to go and help Yunwen with the script as he's like trying to bat the other. Like, come on, I'm trying to multitask here. I don't need this. I've had literal nightmares about this exact scenario happening. I cannot. He's gonna roll on the floor, trying to dislodge the head. Please no.
The rivers demand 2 rolls.
Rolls. Oh no, is there gonna be like more heads than appear if I fail this? What's this? That's a 17. Now I get the high rolls here, and a 6.
The number has risen from 1 to 3. Your hand successfully pries the script from the shades, and it flies back with Unuin, who tumbles to the ground. Ariel reaches for their sister for a moment in concern, then reaches for the script, and finally does nothing but stare in a direction through the bushes.
I think Quique is going to roll towards where Sochi is. Like, maybe he can destroy her through the power of the most annoying thing in the planet, barreling right to her.
The rivers demand a roll.
I rolled a 3. No.
Following your Sabrina's gaze, you dive through the bushes. As you tackle and grapple with Sochi, what is your only thought in this moment?
I'm going to free my children from my mistake.
Your hands feel slime, and you feel a wetness on your face. And as you look up, you no longer see a singing siren. You see a true siren, the mermaid tail fully enveloping Sochi as her green web-like hands, which are latched onto you, extend up to an aquatic head filled with sharp teeth and a single dangling orb in the front, akin to an anglerfish,
That's fun.
having caught its prey.
Oh no, that's less fun.
You really have a death wish, both you and your muse, don't you?
You cannot stop this monster. Not alone, and definitely not with Lionel. But you can hold it off long enough for Sochi. Oh, Sochi.
Yes, Ariel?
The creature maintains her bestial form, but attempts to put her voice back.
What is it?
Oh, I found the script for you.
Really?
Yeah, so why, Ariel walks through the bushes, their eyes wider than they've been all day, as Sochi slowly recedes back to her beautiful face. Ariel makes it through the bush as the last scale on her palm recedes. I just have to finish something first. Why don't you do this first? Like, that doesn't matter, right? Yeah, but I'd really like to. Sochi reaches up to attack you. And for a moment, you see a cymbal from a drum block her hand. But just for a moment, as the symbol returns and becomes a piece of paper, the script, which Sochi happily takes in her hand. Thank you. Well, that was a lot. Yeah, that definitely was. So we can put on our musical, right? I can put on my musical. Mine. Sochi stands up. Quique, you had asked me what I had when I had everything but no family. Isn't that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, now you get to experience what it's like when you have your family and nothing else.
Happiness?
I gotta think of a response to that. You fucking got her. You got her real fucking good. Oblivion. Quique, you get nothing but a sad, inevitable end.
Well, you always have to have the last word. Fine, if that makes you feel in control of things.
I suppose the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
You're not my apple.
Quique, the two of you are kind of trying to outdo the like final word with each other thing here, so I mean, you
Do you want to have the final word, Lionel? Is that do you have something to contribute here?
Oh, Lionel knows when he's not wanted. Essentially, I'm going to give you. I made this map. It's 2 different links. So here's link 1.
God.
I made this map, and you get to choose where you start, what room you start.
I don't like things to be played against me. Oh boy. Okay.
I have your notes. I have your notes.
Is it going to be the same? Is the thing like it is my map? I know the threats of my map. I don't know if it will be the same threats in this map. But anyways.
You are simply in one moment not in this room, and in another you are.
The room gave birth to...
Congrats! It's a skeleton!
It's a skeleton!
It's the trope of like, oh yeah, you came out old, just Quique was born a skeleton.
Yes.
He was tired before he lived.
Yeah, honestly, that's a mood.
To be fair, there are 25 of you that were just born as skeletons.
That is true. And, who is the real Quique? The world will never know.
Exactly.
This, in theory, is a freebie unless I roll a 1, right? Oh god, where did this go?
It'd be very funny if you started with a 1.
No, I rolled a 6. I am not Hallie, come on. However, I did get 6, so that's also very thematically Hallie.
the Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.